Bro, what in the ghetto is this venue? Like, bruh, in the most ghetto place I could think of. What are we doing, bro? I don't even know where to park. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong place. But I know I could tell I'm not. But what the fuck? Wish me luck. Also, it'd be cool if you left a like, you left your thoughts down below, especially if you're from Seattle and you went here, or you wish you went or whatever. Comment your thoughts down below and subscribe while you're at it, because I talk about all kinds of different stuff on here. And yeah. Walk off campus? Oh my gosh, dude. So I did not debate him. All right. The guy said, "Does anyone else have a debate ticket that didn't get a chance to go?" And I went like this, and then I didn't put my hand all the way up, and I was just like, "No, forget it," because he asked that at like 9:20 or something. It was supposed to only go to 10:30, but I didn't want it to go that far because I was tired. I was getting a headache because I didn't eat much. And like I gotta get to work in the morning, man. I don't want to be out too late. Seattle is, well, with traffic, it could be like 45 minutes from my house, but it was only like 35. But still, because there wasn't that much traffic because it was so late at night. But still, man. So I just wanted to get home. But I'm not gonna lie, it was mostly just because I was so nervous. I was just like, you know what, forget it. To be honest, that event was super disorganized. Like I walked in, the security patted me down. I was like, do you want me to take everything out of my pockets? Like, I did their job for them. Like, they didn't ask me to, right? That was concerning, bro. Destiny should have better security if he's... Because you know how inflammatory he is. There's definitely some psychos who want to kill him. Like, it just is what it is. Like, so that kind of surprised me. And then what else surprised me is I was looking around. I walked in where the crowd was, and I saw the cameras set up in the main stage. And to get to the other side, you'd have to, like, walk in front of the cameras. And I was like, okay, there's no way you're supposed to do that, so I'm not even going to walk that way. I saw these doors that said bathrooms. I was like, okay, how do I get to a seat, right? So I walked towards the bathrooms. I'm like, maybe there's a door to go around. I walk in, and it's, like, dark in this room over there, and I'm like, okay. And there's a few people, like, there. I think they were waiting for the bathroom, and one of them was, guess who? Destiny himself. And I'm like trying not to be starstruck, so I was just like, oh, okay, shit. But it kind of gave me anxiety because I was like, wait, am I even supposed to be back here? Like, did I just enter like the back part? And then the security followed me. He was like, I think he was about to say something to me, which made me even more anxious. Like, I just went into a restricted area. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. I wasn't trying to go into a restricted area, like backstage or something. I don't know, right? So I asked him, I was like, how do I get around to find a seat? And he was like, just go around. And I was like, whatever. Thankfully, there was a seat right on the edge right there. So I just sat there and just basically watched the show through this guy's hair and just had a horrible seat. Like, I had to keep going like this just to see Destiny's face and then see the person he's talking to. And then every time the guy moved his head, I would have to move my... It sucked. All I was going to debate him on, because I didn't really mean to buy the debate ticket. I was just going to go up there and be like, I've heard him say that defund the police is retarded, which I kind of agree with, but like there's different interpretations of it, and there are interpretations of it that aren't retarded. So I was going to try to just go with that and then see if he agreed with it. Other than that, I was going to do Israel-Palestine, like ask him, how does the average American like me, who doesn't have time to research it, pick a side and choose what's right? Or should we even really care that much? But those aren't really that strong debates. They're not pro-Trump debates. He wants like pro-Trump people to debate mostly. So that wasn't me. So I can't argue those points very well. I could play devil's advocate, but... So yeah, but it was good. It was fun. I got to meet him. I told him to bring back what's good. He told me he'll think of it. I actually, so as I walked out of the bathroom, I guess Destiny was coming out, and I guess he was walking behind me. He was kind of like speed walking a little bit, and I was kind of slow walking because I'm trying to, usually I walk pretty fast, but I was slow walking, like super slow, because the venue is small. I think when the Seattle tour video gets posted, you'll see how small it was. They have a crowd POV on YouTube on that one, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see how small it might look big on camera, but it was pretty small. So I was like slow walking, just looking for a seat, and I don't think he realized like how slow I was walking, and he was kind of speed walking because he was trying to get to his laptop. I watch his live, so I know he just bought this super big gaming laptop that was like $4,000 for to better do these events. I remember that. Anyways, so he was trying to go back to his laptop to make sure everything was good with the stream and everything was getting set up, because the pre part of the stream was already up at this point. I wish I got there earlier. But so he was walking behind me to go over there, right? And I think he almost bumped into me. And then I looked like this. And I was just looking at him. Like I was just observing him in real life. I was just like, okay. And I think he almost bumped into me or something, because I noticed he like walked hard like this way from behind me. And then like, I don't know, I think he brushed his leg or something, and then he looked at me and made eye contact with me and smiled, and he was like, hey. And I was like, but then he like looked back pretty quick, because I didn't say anything. I think I might have like froze for a second, and maybe he thought I was ignoring him or something, and then he just kept walking. And then I was like, oh, what's up, man? And then but he just kept walking, because I feel like he maybe thought I was ignoring him or something, because he kind of walked. He was like he had a straight face. He was like, hey. I was like, what's up, man? Or no, I was like, what's up, man? What's up? And then like he kept walking, and just I just thought that was kind of funny, because he looks so different in real life. And the funny thing about that, the minimal talking he does, it reminded me of my little brother. I even texted my little brother if he knows who Destiny is. And he said no, so I didn't even tell him. But if he did, I would be like, bro, in real life, Destiny reminds me of you. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to share this experience on my YouTube channel. It was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't debate him. Half because I was too nervous, but really half because it was so late. And the guy there he kept looking at me too. The guy who you hear talking behind the mic saying, all right, just a few more minutes. He kept looking at me like weird. Like I didn't even feel comfortable talking to him, bro. Like low key. I mean, that's an exaggeration. I did, but like, I don't know. And then, and then when we were in line to go get the signatures for the posters that are signed posters, when I was in line for that and to get the picture that you see in the thumbnail, he cracked a joke. I have a guess that it's Alex O'Connor. He's doing a tour with him, I guess, next. And he said, we're going to have a tour in Seattle. And I know this venue. I really like this venue. And I was like, he was like 5 feet away from me saying that into the mic. I really like this venue. I must have forgot that he was so close. But at the same time, there's like 300 people in this room. I didn't think he was looking at me, right? But I just started laughing when he said that, because the venue is bad, bro. It's like a little warehouse. Like, it wasn't good, bro. It was not good. The seats were way too close together. Nobody could see anyone. We're going like this. Like, no, it wasn't good, bro. It's in an alley, like at a warehouse. I felt like I was entering a trap to go get murdered, bro. I even made that joke with someone to make sure I was in the right place. So, but anyways, I was laughing, like as I was putting on this sweatshirt, I was putting this on, said that, and I laughed. And then he looked at me like this. He was like, because he stopped talking at that moment, and then he like gave me I don't even know how to recreate the look, but he gave me that look of like, damn, it's not a good venue? You don't think it's good? What's so funny? And I was just like, bro, oh my gosh. So yeah, that's another reason why I didn't, because I was gonna, like, when I didn't raise my hand to say I didn't get a chance to go debate, but I bought a ticket to debate, I was gonna stop him, because he walked by me like 3 or 4 times, and I was gonna be like, hey bro, just so you know, I did buy a ticket, like, is it too late or whatever? But it was a good lineup. Like, when the video comes out, you'll see it was a good lineup of people. And I didn't want to go up there and be like, well, actually, I don't really like. Destiny was expecting this. He even joked about it. I think it might have been before the live stream started. He was like, all right, I'm ready for my own fans to come up here and try to talk to me about Trump stuff. And I'm like, dude, fuck. So he doesn't want to hear someone who's going to make him sound like a conservative. Like my arguments, I think you might be a little too pro-Israel, or can you educate me real quick? And then defund the police is actually based. That's not my opinion, but like that's what it's gonna sound like, right? I didn't want to be that guy and then be the one who drags it on a little longer. There was actually some pretty conservative Trump supporting people who went up there to debate him, and that's what he was looking for. I feel like I would have killed the mood if I was the last one to go on there and just look like a retard, so I didn't do it. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool to meet Destiny. He said he'll think about bringing back anything else. All right, that was cool. Peace.